All right, we are live, friends. Hello, everybody. I knew that was going to happen.
Balls.
How's everybody doing? Balls. You were late. You were late with the balls. Oh no! Did we lock up once Ella? Did Ella lock up once we went live?
Oh no! Did I?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
wait,
there you
no,
go.
she's moving again.
She was just poised like a model.
Yes. All right, cool. Well, we are all here except for Maudit, Clover B. Hopefully she will feel better next week, and we hope she joins us. But let's go around and say hi and who we are and what we're playing. I will start with Jackson Senzanne tonight.
Yes, I am Senzanne, the human, slightly draconic sorceress. And we are delighted that we now are reunited with our friends, and our friends are united with my friends, and we've like doubled the size of the party in a way, so I can't wait to see how that goes.
I love it. Hiccup and Myriad_X, who hates it when I do that.
Hi guys, I'm Kirsten, or Myriad. Just Myriad's fine. You don't have to say Myriad_X. That's awkward. I am an artist and a streamer, and sometimes I stream art, and most of the time I stream some cozy games. We're also been streaming some world building for TTRPGs lately, so that's something that I'm doing now. I am playing the Kenku Wizard Hiccup, who has now she now has a friend. We are we. Never been a we before. Now we are.
Just out of curiosity, before I move on to Theris, right? I'm going to ask you what form your symbiote is taking. That was what it looked like when you first found it.
Funny, you should ask that. So, in my description of Hiccup, Hiccup has little fairy wings, fake like children's fairy wings on her back. Now she's got little bat wings.
That's awesome. That is the cutest thing ever.
I was thinking about that before.
All right, cool. So Theris, who are you playing?
I am Star Cells. I play Theris, who is a tiefling monk, and of course, a lover of books and a hater of stupid people. Likes to use her fists whenever possible, and magic usually involves setting her own sharp objects on fire before stabbing people with them. And I have no idea if I am a me or a we, because
you and Maudit were researching last week. You were not with the party, so you are not bonded with the symbiote.
Okay, so I guess I will be finding out about that maybe today or next week. But on a real life note, I have changed my migraine medication, and after having the worst migraine in I don't know how long last Monday, and I have not had a migraine all week. So, yay! Hopefully I'll be at more games. And today was a holiday, so, you know, that's probably why I'm here on time, because I didn't have to work or do anything else.
Awesome. Ella. Wait. Yeah, you don't have a symbiote, so on to Ella, and then I'm going to ask what form your symbiote takes.
Sorry, I was just about to tweet so that all of my followers would know that we're streaming today.
Yay.
I forgot to do that. Did you do that, Seth?
So it automatically does it when we go live. I didn't do it today because I was on an interminable 3.5-hour conference call with the production team for Igniting the Spark. So.
Oh wow, that sounds cool and awful at the same time.
Yeah, we're making a movie, but
hi.
yeah. Go ahead. Go.
I'm Ella Darling. You can find me online at elladarling.com, eladarling.com. And I am Pepsi Maxton, and I'm a satyr bard, and I'm a cheerleader, and we're rocking a bullet bra and a pencil skirt and some super high heels on my hooves. Also, there's like my tail's just kind of like swishing around with like inky, I don't know, swirls.
Awesome. Remind me after the stream. One of the women who streams Magic with us, and she was playing with us last night, showed us there is a new set of knee-high Fluvog boots with a cloven hoof for the chunky heel. So
And
I will send you the link.
This is commercially available?
It is. They're Fluvogs. Yeah, I'll send you the link later. They looked amazing. I was like, holy shit. Like, you could walk around with a cloven hoof and, like, chunky Fluvogs. Anyway.
Yeah, I want to see. There's been, there's a really iconic image of some really cool shoes that were made that look like that, but I don't know where I would ever find such a pair. That's awesome.
Awesome. All right. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start tonight with Hiccup and Pepsi and Senzan on the beach. You have just Theris will get to you in just a moment, and you three have just finished raiding this nautiloid. You've recovered several. Let me bring up the picture just for the folks following along at home. This thing crashed near the Strixhaven campus. Senzan was compelled by her symbiote to go investigate the crash. And when you got there, three individuals were arguing on the beach about something. They may or may not be the founder dragons in human form. You don't know. Hint, hint. That said, they gave you permission to explore the nautiloid. When you did that, you were attacked by what can only be called Space Drow, who fired... Yes, Space Drow. Who fired what looked like, basically, laser rifles. Poisonous laser rifles. Two of which Hiccup now has in her bag of holding. You finished your exploration. You released the symbiotes that had been powering the vessel, and those symbiotes bonded with Hiccup, Pepsi, back to Senzan, and with Aurora. And that's where we left off last time. The four of you are leaving the nautiloid and about to go shimmy down the side and get back onto the beach. Is there anything else you guys want to do before we start the conversation, or anything you want to do on the nautiloid?
Do we, like, clear out the place, or?
There's, like, a level you didn't explore, but you don't know... one of the poison-shooting elves ran down there. You don't know if there's more. You can go look into the lower level. You do remember, however... I'm not even going to make anybody roll for this. Two of the individuals arguing on the beach wanted to utterly annihilate the nautiloid, and only by the grace of the third are you allowed to explore. So time is probably of the essence here before some things come back and obliterate this vessel.
Okay. We should probably go and not be here, because I do not want to be obliterated.
Did we lose an Ella, or do we still have an Ella?
I think we lost the Ella.
I see her on Skype.
I'm still here.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Oh, there you are.
Yep, it's okay.
I'm gonna jump up and plug my my Ethernet cable in. That might help.
That's generally a good idea.
Hear me? Is the symbiote wanting to explore more? Is it kind of like done here?
So you can remember last time you found out you can now have conversations with it. You don't have to worry about emotions. So if you'd like to ask the symbiote, it will probably answer.
Yeah. Should we explore this vessel anymore?
The only thing left here are slaves and dead bodies, as far as I know.
What kind of slaves?
Those creatures that were firing at you from the deck.
Those are slaves.
Oh, they can burn.
Yeah, we don't like them.
Very few things are not slaves of the Empire.
What empire?
That word. What is it? Zaxxaris?
Oh, Xerxes?
Yeah, one of us is gonna have to like come up with a pronunciation and stick with it.
I
So-
assumed it was like Xerxes, like the ancient city of Xerxes.
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna look at it.
So I guess we're slaves too, right?
No, because the Empire hasn't yet discovered this place wherever it is. Where are we, by the way?
Where are
Wait,
we?
do we all hear? Can we all hear the conversation since we're all connected now?
I'm gonna say no. Those two are talking together.
Okay.
But you do hear, unless Senzan is intending to hide the conversation, she can speak out loud and you can hear her side of it.
Oh gosh. Hey guy, where are we again?
We're in Strixhaven. We're in the Lorehold campus, right?
Yeah.
Yep. You are on the Lorehold campus is very arid and dry. You are on a beach with rocky shores, and you came down a cliffside to the beach.
So yes, the Lorehold campus beach.
So you said the Lorehold campus beach. Did you mention Strixhaven or?
No.
All right. It has no idea what you mean, and it is giving you in your head the image of an astrolabe. It's looking for some sort of navigation device.
We'll
You know,
we'll get back to that. I'm not great with maps.
Okay. I'm on your time. You guys tell me what you want to do.
Wasn't Sensen really good with maps?
Senzen was, yes. Senzen was a cartographer. Senzan is a performer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And hopefully a lover
Oh.
today.
Well, you're still kind of creepy. The
Yep.
specs of the cloak haven't changed.
The cloak is still cock blocking me. Well, but the dice may roll in my favor. We'll see.
All right,
Should
you are
we
on the
head
beach.
out? So
Yeah.
we need an astrolabe. What's that?
Is there one on the ship? Is there an astrolabe on the ship?
It says no. I was the astrolabe, and now that I am no longer connected and a slave to their magic, I need something for frame of reference.
Mm.
And it's still using that word "I" trepidatiously. It doesn't. It's really not certain how to use that pronoun.
Mine is in the one that's been with me. Was the astrolabe or one of the other ones that was in the ball?
How do I respond to that? Yes.
We.
Oh, right. Because
they're all one.
Right. They're like Odo
You all
Right,
have little pieces of Odo.
on his planet. Aren't they like a sea of goop
They are
or
a
something?
writhing sea of goop.
Right.
Thank you for that mental picture. Now you've basically yes.
They're moist.
Moist scoops.
And we are now moist.
How long did we make it?
Writhing.
How long did we make it?
I'm writhing and moist from this symbiotic connection.
Can I call us the Slurp Sisters?
Oh, you're the Slurpee sisters. There you go.
The Slurp Sisters.
God bless your hearts. Yes, there you go. It is the Slurp sisters, Aurora, Pepsi, Hiccup, and Senzan.
Maybe we can go to back to the main campus and maybe we can find one there.
Aurora
That's a
says
great
you could
idea.
probably find one in the Biblioplex.
Yeah, that place has everything. It's like a one-stop shop.
Mm.
I mean, it is the center of learning in the multiverse, as far as you know. As far as you
Let's
know.
go.
All right.
How do we get back up that cliff that we jumped down?
Featherfall's a great spell, isn't it?
Sure is. Only if we're going down. It's a one-way ticket.
I
No round trip here.
So as you're having this conversation, you look way up and you see a little horned figure. It looks like Theris, and she's like, "What are you doing down there?" And there you go.
Hi, Theris. Can you get us up?
Hey guys! So they're just on the beach right now, correct?
Yeah, like 100 feet below you, there's a cliff face that they jumped off and Hiccup cast Featherfall, but they weren't really sure how they were going to get back up.
You guys need some help?
Yes, please.
Yeah, could use.
Do I have a rope or something?
You don't even have to look. Of course you have a rope.
Okay.
You are a traveler and an explorer.
I want
without
to
even
mirthfully
looking.
leap. I want to mirthfully leap. And see if I could do it by myself.
100 feet? Actually, you could try climbing. I mean, absolutely. Athletics, it would be an athletics check. Athletics or acrobatics, whichever you want. I'm just going to warn you, there is such a thing as falling damage.
Okay. I'm going to do acrobatics.
Okay. How'd we do?
Great question. I clicked it.
I'm looking too. It's taking its good old time.
Slowly but surely. 23.
All right. You manage, very much like a mountain goat, you manage to mirthfully leap your way. Just clip, right up the cliff. And you join Theris at the top.
Excellent. You can help me pull these other two up.
Yeah, I jump up with a little flourish. a little pep in my step.
Oh.
Right. So I'm going to throw the rope down and then hand the other end to Pepsi and get in front of her and say, grab the rope.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna be spit on my palms and now is my time to shine.
I'm going to tie it on one of my horns and nod to Theris to do the same.
Oh, there you
Sure.
go. So you
Just
guys
'cause,
are literally
it's
pack
kind of
horses
bitchin'
now.
and why not?
I love it.
It's just hey, let's see if we can start a trend.
I'm gonna get a running jump to jump onto the rope, but I feel like I'm probably only gonna get 2 feet up because I'm so tiny.
I'm really picturing them pulling you up and you flapping, pretending you're helping by flying.
my little bat wings are just flapping. Yeah,
I love it.
I'm gonna climb my way up, but it's really more like Pepsi and Theris are probably actually pulling me up.
I think that's probably right. All right.
We're not going to do that, though.
You all make it to the top. Aurora thanks you. That says thanks for the help. Who's in the Iron Lifters Society?
Me and Theris.
Yeah, there you go. So
Wait, I wasn't allowed to, I had to take a
yeah,
break.
you failed your test.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, you failed your test last
Oh
time.
no!
So I'm just going to train independently, I guess.
Don't worry,
Yep.
I'll tell you everything that we're doing.
Excellent.
I'll be your spy.
All right. You're all at the top, and you are filling each other in. So Theris doesn't know what happened last time. So, Theris.
Yeah,
wants-
Maudita and I were doing research, and I don't know what we're doing research on. I'm sure Theris knows, but Star Cells doesn't know. How'd you guys get down there? What's going on? Fill me in.
There was a big spaceship, and
What?
it fell, and it was crashed, and we followed it, and then we got here, and there was 3 people talking, and their footprints were bigger than they looked like they were, which was very weird. I think they were dragons. And then we went and we fought some space elves, and then we kicked their asses. I shot one in the butt.
That's
And
awesome.
We fought this really big, it was like a space elf / spider thing, and then we broke open a sphere, and it unleashed, and then we all became we.
Wait,
And not
so you,
not small,
Yeah, what we said.
Yeah,
so
no,
you all
like
have
plural.
friends like Senzans?
yes, there was more of them in there.
I
They
want
were-
one.
Yes.
We give,
Join
we give,
us,
we
won't
give
you?
Theris one.
The answer is they can't split anymore right now.
Oh, okay.
Without doing what happened to Senzan last time and leaving her with all of the negative and impetuous emotions. So
Oh.
Unless they're not really pleased about that. They don't want that to happen. But that's what would happen. That's the answer you get, is if they tried to do that.
Oh, well, that sounds wholly unpleasant. But what do they do? What do they?
They were powering the spaceship, and they wanna they wanna go home.
That's
So
exactly
where'd they
right.
go? Are they still down there?
What do you mean?
The stuff, the people.
The bad people?
The
I mean, you know,
elves?
there's at least there's at least one of them in there.
Yeah, there's one elf still in there because he ran away like a coward because he saw my muscles, so he ran
Oh,
away.
Do you just want to just go and like, like
As you're having this conversation, I need everyone to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
oh man, what is that all about?
30-20.
Dirty
Alright.
20.
18.
18.
All right. Everyone succeeds. As you're having this conversation, that feeling you had before, earlier today, of utter terror starts to creep up from below, like through your toes, and makes your stomach clench, and you manage to fight it off.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
This
thanks
is a
for the
new
sub.
feeling for me, though, right?
It is. As you look overhead, and a monstrously huge shape, probably, to put it in real world terms, the size of maybe 2 or 3 city buses, comes screaming overhead. It is a black and green shape.
Mhm.
And it flies over the nautiloid, and from its maw spews just this jet of acid and inky blackness, and the entire thing is, after 2 or 3 passes, reduced to a smoldering, bubbling muck and goo on the ground.
Mm.
Oh, that could have been us.
Well, I'm glad we didn't go back down there.
Is it a
Yeah.
dragon?
What?
It was absolutely a dragon, but
Okay.
it is bigger than any dragon you've ever seen or even heard of.
That's a
Like
big
something
dragon.
beyond ancient.
That's we should leave. I'm uncomfortable now.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
I want
Which
caffeine
direction
cookies.
did it go?
It flew back off towards the direction of campus.
That's troubling.
It was
Have you
good.
guys seen that thing before?
No, but I think it was probably one of the ladies we were talking to.
Yeah.
Oh, big footprints.
Yeah, big footprints.
Big shoes.
Big wings.
Big
That's what they say.
buttholes.
Cloaca?
It is quite, yes, it is quite likely that was...
Question mark.
Oh, God. Bless your hearts. So, yes, it is quite likely that was one of the founder dragons. You get the sense that this is alien, and they are not real pleased about it being here on campus. You got that sense when you talked to them last time. Not only that, but this is a good opportunity to reflect on the things that have happened to you at Strixhaven. And perhaps their kind of lackadaisical attitude towards student safety is brought about by the fact that that was one of the people that founded the school.
Wait, what was one of the people who founded the school?
The
So
dragon.
Strixhaven was founded by 5 elder dragons.
Okay.
That's it.
elder.
Okay.
Something beyond.
Wait, so what are they unhappy about being on campus?
Aliens.
The Nautiloid vessel.
I don't know
Oh.
that they would be happy to know that we are we now.
Well, some of us are not we, so maybe that's a good thing.
We should take a picture of us for the cover of the
Strixhaven
next-
Star.
For the cover of the Strixhaven Star, yes. For the welcome guide for incoming freshmen. Because
I'll take it for you.
Well, you
You can have your very own symbiote.
yeah. Look, it's like
Go on some wacky adventures.
All right.
they're like the exchange students.
All those poor
We're
exchange students. They don't know
exchanging
what-
symbiosis.
So, what's their problem with, the symbiotic outfits?
You don't know that
we
they have
don't-
one with symbiotic outfits. They just had the problem with the crashed vessel.
With the crash vessel, okay. They don't have. So does that thing have a problem with us? This is what happens when I go hole up in the library for a while.
No, they don't have a problem with us yet. Yet.
So there is the word, by the way. That's where it's from, and I need you guys to tell me how we're going to pronounce that. Zerixis?
Where is it? I don't see
Zerixis.
it yet.
I put it in the chat.
Oh,
No, in
I would say
Twitch chat.
Zerixis.
Yeah.
All right, so that is the word. That's how we're going to pronounce it from now on.
Zerixis.
Cool.
It's just too many X's.
Yep. Too many consonants, not enough syllables.
Yeah.
I like lots of X's where I'm from.
Ba-dum-sh. Ba-dum-sh.
So-
Yeah, let's head back to the main campus, I guess, right?
Yeah, but tell me again, like, why did they melt that, whatever the hell that was down there?
Because it was alien stuff, and they didn't want alien. I don't think they want the aliens here. But then that draws to the question if,
Give me an Arcana check.
I think Ferris was here when the hole blew in the sky and all that stuff.
25.
All right, you are
Ooh,
wise
Nat 20.
as an actual wizard.
I am a wizard.
Exactly. And anyone, it looks like Tharos got a nat 20. So you guys are smart enough to understand that magic, unknown magic, from an unknown place that could potentially infect, for lack of a better word, sentient beings, is probably not real high on their list of good things to happen. Right?
Oh, so then they would be upset about the symbiotes.
I won't tell him a thing. I saw nothing.
I mean, one of them was stored on campus.
Yeah, but
So-
they don't know that we have it.
Yep.
Them. We.
And they still don't know that you broke into Captain Dappeling's manor.
Because we're very sneaky. We're very good, if anything, we're very good burglars.
And none
Oh,
of the
yeah, I
student
forgot
body
about
has.
that.
Remember, you guys were so concerned that somebody was was trying to set you up. None of the student body has tattled on you.
Because they know snitches get stitches.
And wind up in ditches.
In their Dracula? Sorry, never mind.
Danger
Okay.
cuties are dangerous. But very cute.
All right, we're gonna make our way back to campus
Yeah.
now. Where do you want to be on campus?
Not where the giant angry dragon is?
There doesn't appear to
I
be a giant
actually-
angry dragon on campus.
Probably the thing I would want to do is go back and read up on all this stuff.
Oh, we do have to go to the biblioplex.
Yeah,
we
Yep.
gotta go get
everyone's going to
the astrolabe.
biblioplex anyway. And where's Maudit? Is she at the biblioplex?
You're not sure where Maudit is.
Oh, I assume
She
we went
mentioned
off research
she mentioned something about having to do some work for Professor Dom Mommy.
She's doing some business deals.
I was gonna
for,
say, I'm just gonna assume she's like doing some business.
Yep. She had something to do with Professor Totsky. So you make your way through campus and arrive at the biblioplex. It is just before dinner. So you spent your day going down towards the... So this is, by the way, one day you had Mage Tower team practice, then you went to the beach and found a nautiloid vessel, and now it is dinner time on that day.
We're just busy ladies.
So it's a very it's been a very eventful day for you ladies.
We're in high demand.
Yep. And the symbiotes aren't urging you to. They pretty much fade into the background when you're not thinking about it. They're not trying to make you do anything or asking for anything right now. They would like to get to an astrolabe eventually, but you get this sense of relief from them. Like that is the overarching emotion that you're feeling, that they are no longer prisoners, that they're no longer slaves. So if you wanted to go take a rest, to have dinner, to, do whatever it is you want to do, you're perfectly welcome to do that.
We could
As a
go
matter
do
of fact,
that.
Aurora reminds you that you have a test in scrivening and symbology tomorrow.
Oh no.
I gotta study.
We gotta study.
Yeah, we gotta go study now.
Yeah.
I fucked
Study
up
and
my last
rest.
test.
Oh no.
All right, so tell me what you want to do. Are you going back to Loaves and Lard and your room?
Yeah.
We
I
need
want
to-
to
we
eat,
need to
and then I
study.
want to study.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me pull up the rules for exams. Okay. You make it back to Loaves and Lard. It smells amazing. It always does. There's fresh bread's been baking, and Brom and Locke have put out some dinner for you guys. It's some, fresh meat and vegetables and cheese and bread. Anything else you want to do before we go through the exam rules?
No.
No.
No. I love it. I am doing to you exactly what exams are supposed to do to students. I look at the looks on your face, like, no. It's fucking awesome.
Kill our hopes and dreams. Thanks.
You're welcome. I'm good at that. All right. Let's
Thanks, Dad.
go to you're welcome.
I don't want to have to quit the lost, whatever, the Dead Languages Society.
If you do well on this exam, you are back in, and you can join the Iron Lifter Society again.
Or I could fail.
Or you could fail. However, go ahead.
I was gonna say if Theris is okay with it, I will help Theris study because I want her to come back to the Iron Lifter Society with me.
Yay!
All right.
Yeah. I'm going to study with people. I'm going to do anything I can to increase my...
Excellent. So
My
the
shit.
studying phase of an exam represents you guys brushing up on your coursework, doing all these things. By the way, this test is on scrivening and symbology. This test is on symbology. And it is going to ask you to relate your knowledge and prove to your goth boyfriend professor. Here he is. Where is he? Brenneth Blackstone. He is an adjunct professor from, I forget which school. He is your goth boyfriend professor of scrivening and symbology. And this test is on symbology. The manner in which you invoke magical symbols on doors, floors, whatever, to evoke a very strong magical power. So what it is, how you inscribe them, how you identify them, and how not to get killed by them. Because it is a very powerful... Symbology can be very powerful, right? One of them is literally a death symbol. And if you look at the death symbol wrong, you will actually die. So symbology is a thing, and you should probably be really aware of it as a practicing magician. So, the studying phase.
I want people to die if they look at me wrong.
I feel like symbologists probably take themselves way too seriously.
I mean, of course, your professor's a little goth boy. You think he
goth
doesn't take
man.
himself way too seriously? It's very, very earnest. So, during the studying phase, each character must succeed on an ability check against a DC that I tell you. You can use any ability and skill when making the check, but you can only make it once. All right? You get special bennies if you do this. Let's see. If you pull an all-nighter, you get 2 rerolls during the testing phase. Okay? However, you get a level of exhaustion the next day, which there might be something going on, there might not. Who knows? If you study together, you have advantage on your ability check during the studying phase. If you skip studying, which somebody did last time, yeah.
Don't do that, guys. Don't do it.
Okay, I'm assuming Aurora will study with you guys in a group or whoever needs it. You're not really sure where Maudit is. You suspect she's still out running drugs for Professor Totsky.
Business.
I hope she gets an excused absence if she doesn't get back in time.
That's for her to find out.
You know what? I think she's doing with her business. It's minding her own over there. So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to do like Maudit.
All right. So let's go around. I'll start with Pepsi. How are you going to study? What are you going to do to try to remember? You can use any ability, any skill you want, whatever you're best at.
I wish you would come out of my pen correct. You could draw lines, symbology.
I love it. I love it.
I still don't understand.
Oh my god.
This course is okay, I trailed off. I'm just like drawing like hearts. I'm like drawing little stick figures between a hot professor and Suzanne.
All right, I'm assuming that's a performance check.
Mhm.
All right. If you guys are studying together, you get advantage on this one. All right.
25.
You succeed on the studying
Whoa.
check. You get a reroll during your testing phase. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And all right, what is Theris doing?
All right. I'm not gonna sing anything. Could she? Let's see. How does one use stealth to study? I don't know. I'm always sneaking in a book about symbology when I'm supposed to be doing something else, or finding good texts hidden away, looking over people's shoulders. Look, what are you studying? What are you doing?
So if you're using stealth or sleight of hand or something, like you can actually do that. Like you're using the dexterousness of your fingers that you would usually use to like pick pockets or whatever to make little mnemonic devices to help you remember. So.
I love it.
All right, give me a check. And you get
I don't know
advantage
if it's gonna work, but
if you're studying
22.
together. All right. So you get 1 free reroll during the testing phase.
Yay!
How is Hiccup
That
studying?
beats rolling at disadvantage.
Yep.
I imagine this was like probably like Hiccup's intellectual boot camp for the rest of the party, because Hiccup she slammed her book on the table. Was like,
No! We are going to study properly this time, Varys.
and she's gonna have like her little note cards and everything, and as everyone's making their songs and their little mnemonic devices, she's gonna be giving them like little copies of her note cards and going through them and being a little intellectual baby.
Aw. All right. Give me a check. I'm assuming that's Arcana.
Yeah, I can do Arcana or History. They're both the same.
There you go.
I can do math. Hold on. 16.
That is fine. It is actually 15, so.
Very pog.
Very pog. Pogorific. No, I'm not going there. You have a free reroll during the testing phase.
Woo!
What is Sinzan doing?
I guess I'll do performance as well.
Aurora will join you since she has a crazy ass bonus to performance too. So You guys, how are you and Aurora? Are you making up a little pantomime play or something, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I think because it's symbology and it's going to involve drawing, we're going to do like a skit and stuff with our hands and like sleight of hand stuff and performing and symbols with our fingers.
I'm now picturing the magicians.
We're like Penn and Teller.
All right. Go ahead and roll with advantage. You should all have been rolling with advantage. 25. Excellent. You get a free reroll during the testing phase. Now, the last little bit is if you decide to pull an all-nighter, you get 2 more free rerolls on the testing phase, but you do have a level of exhaustion the next day.
I need my rest.
I'm going to pull an all-nighter because I got to impress this dude.
Gotcha. All right.
Even saying that out loud, even doing that to my character, I can't. I'm not doing it.
Okay. All right. Aurora will stay up with you. What is Theris doing?
I can't decide because I really can't afford to fail another test, but I don't want to be tired tomorrow. I'll pull an all-nighter. I'm just really stressed out.
All right, cool.
About not doing well.
So, Maudit actually shows up in the morning. You guys are sitting there still studying. The other two are asleep. And she studied somewhere else. And she pulled an all-nighter as well. And she just starts handing out coffee without a word. And it is time to go back over to the Biblioplex and to the classroom where your Professor Brenneth Blackstone is ready to proctor your second exam in scrivening and symbology.
Is Senzan like kind of like zhuzhing herself as she walks in?
That's up to Senzan.
Muted.
Tell him a symbiote to chill. Don't be so creepy. You want to experience life, right? On this plane and this place. So, I mean, you will widen your experiences potentially if you chill on the creepiness.
It can't help it. You get the sense that it's trying to be like to turn itself a color that's not creepy inky black, and it doesn't. It can't. It's almost apologetic that its nature is such that other beings are creeped out by it.
It's just a little guy.
All right. Brenneth greets you and says, "You 4, 5, 6. Would you, when you're done with the test, I'd like to talk with you 6. I need a favor, I think, and it might be worth some extra credit."
I need extra credit.
I mean...
Okay. Well then, he ushers everyone into the classroom, you take your seats, and we will begin. The first half of the check, there are 2 checks. The first part of the test is identifying the surfaces that are most suited for holding a magical symbol of great power. And this is going to require a DC 16 investigation check. Now remember, everyone has 3 free rerolls on this exam. Well, anyone who pulled an all-nighter anyway. So let's start with Pepsi on this one. Give me an investigation check.
That is a 16.
That is exactly what you needed. So you actually managed to get most, if not all, of the multiple choice questions correct.
Okay. Skating by.
Theris?
Minimum.
I cannot figure out how to do a DC 16 anything roll.
Just roll your investigation.
Yeah, just roll investigation. You just need to beat a 16.
Oh, sorry. I was like, I do not know how to get this combination.
How do I DC?
I was like, I've got like, never mind. So what did you say? Investigation?
Yep.
19.
All right. You know your stuff. You stayed up all night. You remember studying this.
Whew.
You remember the little note card that Hiccup handed you with like marble, granite. No, not sandstone.
No porous surfaces.
All right, Hiccup.
17.
You pass. You remember everything you need to remember, and on to the next bit. Senzan.
Okay. Oh.
You have 3 free rerolls.
All right.
Oh,
come on!
All right. I'm gonna. You hear Aurora and Pepsi humming an inspirational tune under their breath. Have it.
Yes.
Have a D6. Pepsi, if you are indeed doing that, mark 1 bardic
Yes.
inspiration off your
Yes. Thank you. I
Yay.
immediately. Yes, that was.
feet. Aw. Migraine Boy, I think we're giving inspiration to Senzan because given her rolls so far tonight, she may need them.
Yeah.
All right. Part 2 of the test is avoiding symbol effects. This test is the written part of the exam. You have to write up details of common methods to avoid triggering symbols, plus physical and mental techniques for resisting their effects once they have been triggered. This is a DC 16. You're all going to love this one. I did not plan this. DC 16 Charisma Persuasion check.
No!
Oh, fuck you.
Stop that!
Damn it.
Remember,
you did this on purpose!
you have rerolls. The symbiotes give disadvantage on persuasion.
Oh. That's annoying.
There you go.
21.
Only a 21 with disadvantage.
16.
You got it.
Phew.
Hiccup.
I'm gonna reroll.
All right. That's 1 down.
Oh, that's better. 23.
You got it. How about Senzan?
Oh no, 21. Sorry.
Okay, so I need a disadvantage persuasion roll.
Correct, but you remember you get free rerolls, and I will
have
happily.
an inspiration.
You have an inspiration from Migraine Boy.
And
which
do we
gives you another
still
reroll.
get a D6 for the bards?
If Pepsi would like to expend another bardic inspiration for the day,
Well, all right, let's see. Maybe I'll do okay.
would Pepsi like to expend another bardic
Oh no, I'm
inspiration?
good.
Yes,
I'm good.
yes.
I'm
Oh,
good.
all right, you're
Oh.
good.
Okay, good.
I got a 19.
Was that with disadvantage?
No, fuck.
Shit. Do you need a?
No, I'm good.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh,
All right. So everyone has passed their second scrivening and symbology exams. You're all pretty confident you did well.
Yay!
And-
Can I rejoin the Iron Lifter Society?
You are all you have to do is go and submit a slip of paper to the proctor. Actually, probably to what's her name?
Sick of lifting coffee bags to,
Greta.
stay in
Not-
shape. Greta.
Yes, to Greta Gorin and to what's her name? The Owlin.
Oh, I can't remember her name.
I have
Whatever.
it somewhere.
Exactly.
Professor Alphys.
Marinda Sharpbeak.
Marinda.
I even have her picture. There she is. She's so cute. She takes it
I
under
remember
her wing.
picture.
All right. There we are. Everyone is filing out, you are all gathered around the classroom door, and you
Well,
remember
that girl looks like me in real life.
that.
That's kind of weird.
Oh, here, I'll bring it up again.
Switch.
Mavinda.
Oh, well, I should have done.
There's Mavinda. Yup.
It does.
Professor
creepy.
Blackstone is waiting for you by the door, and I'm assuming you're all gonna gather around and listen to what he has to say.
Yeah.
Okay. He says, well, by all accounts, and according to Professor Sharpbeak, you are you're very effective at what it is you do, and I'm very glad you're students here. I need you to help me with something. I would really appreciate it. And this plays right into your studies. There's Scriptoria in the basement of the Biblioplex is a restricted area.
I'm
now-
totally in.
Now, that generally, access to that restricted area is generally reward in and of itself. But I've been lecturing. I've been lecturing on Auric Quenthorne's works and writing, and I need you to track down a tome, and I think it should be in the scriptorium. It is Weal or Woe, an interpretive sketch. And I think it might be down there. I don't have a day to go looking for it. If you can find it for me, and do just maybe 5 pages on, the contents. Write it up, and I will happily give you blah, 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 which actually is mechanically advantage on your next exam.
So we're essentially going into a restricted area of the Biblioplex and, tomb raiding.
Yes.
This is so awesome!
Yeah, that's bitchin'. Let's go.
All right.
This is totally my jam.
Okay. Do you know? He says, just go over to the reference librarians. They'll be able to direct you down. And he writes on a piece of paper and hands you a little pass and says, make sure you give this to them. This is my authorization for you to have access to the restricted stacks.
Cool.
Excellent. You walk on over, and there are several Owlin research librarians hanging out, and they would like to happily help you. What are you looking for today?
Eric Quenthorne, Wheeler Woe, an interpretive sketch.
I've never... Oh, wait, actually, I might have heard of that. They pull open a card catalog that's beneath the desk, and the desk that you're standing at is only about 2 feet wide. And they just start pulling it out, and it's like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 feet. And they're just looking like, oh, yeah, that should be downstairs in the scriptorium.
That's a little drawer.
Do you have permission?
Can I just slide over the note to them? Just look up at them.
Oh, okay, I see you do have permission. Professor Blackstone. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Well, they point to the corner, and in the corner there are a set of stairs that go down. There is a huge metal gate in front of them, and the gate is closed. And they say, well, as you approach, the gate will open. The reference librarian scribes some sort of symbol on the paper and says, don't lose this, it'll let you in and out.
Just gonna grab the paper and
Who's
slide
good
it
at
back over.
not losing shit?
Me. I have my bag of holding.
Excellent.
Just gonna tuck it into a pocket for now. I don't know if it can't be in a pocket dimension for us to get in and out.
It's like a little feather pocket.
Yeah, just a little.
Tell you what, it is 9:05. Do we want to take a little bio break? And we will make our way down into the scriptorium right after the break. All right. Uno momento.
Sounds good.
It's funny. I thought you were yelling balls.
Balls!
Balls!
Damn it! Damn it!
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Who's setting up shop? We got a cleric paladin who is also setting up shop. We're gonna call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
that would be very funny.
I'm the head of it, so we could add that to the name.
We will then. We're gonna have shirts made. I gotta get their portraits all put together, and we're gonna have merchandise.
Oh my god!
This is gonna be awesome.
Raiders Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses, we don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. Oh, say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. Like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Through, and you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
Here, boy. Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white coffee material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice. I've always done it.
Hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at our snack bar, just waiting for you.
Private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around
Wow.
hundreds of years into the future.
Hey, why mess with a good thing,
Go ahead
right?
and clip that one, guys. And you send that one to me later, too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
There, and I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Ethan, there's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go?
One more time?
What? One more time?
No, that was it.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man, start strolling down to the sweets that set you rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff, give me 5, let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go! It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill, give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man, frosty.
People, we might be able to take care of that. I
I'm
understand.
gonna sing the Doom song now.
Oh, God.
Doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, da doom, doom, da doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, doom. Doomy, doom, doom, doom. The end.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Happen. Let me see. Is there a deception check for a horse? Does a horse have a? Ooh, it's going for the
deception for a horse.
Yeah, a horse
I
has got
love it.
deception. So the horse goes up, and you see it. It's looking a brief second. It looks at the plant like maybe it's something even tastier, but then it sticks out his tongue and it pulls back, and then it backs up. It's got the sugar cube in its mouth and its eyes go boing as his eyes just go, and it starts woo, and it starts bucking, and it just
Out there. That's okay.
Get your drink. You should get your drink.
Yeah, go get your drink. It's okay. We're back, but we can talk about things while you go get your drink. Except for the fact that she just... God bless her heart. All right. So let's talk about what it is we're doing. You are in the Biblioplex, and you are about to go delve into the deep, dark, fairly not so often visited portions of the Undercroft. And the place is called the Scriptoria.
Scriptoria.
The Scriptoria. And I will not remind you of something until later.
Scriptoria. You bitch.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a much sexier way of saying library.
A much sexier way of saying this is where we have like pens and paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Okay. Well, you make your way over to the corner of the main floor of the Biblioplex, and you reach the gate. As you approach the gate, the rune on your paper glows. The gate glows with a matching rune, and it opens for you, and there is a spiral staircase that leads down.
And down we go.
All right.
Are we all going down?
We're all going down.
We're all going down.
Down, down.
I love going down.
Down to Goblin Town. Anyway. You make your way down the winding staircase. The passage's gloom eventually gives way to a warm light. There is a room before you, and it looks relatively spacious and comfortable.
A Roomba?
A Roomba.
A room before you. A room. I'll take the tits now, Alex. Sorry. Anyway. Yes. There is a room before you. Spacious, comfortable, well lit. There are gleaming bookcases, wide tables, luxurious chairs, and an inviting lounge. And there's even a hearth. Oil paintings of landscapes and heroic spellcasters line the walls. And antique spherical astrolabes are proudly displayed along the northern wall of the room.
Oh. The bookshelves are gleaming because they're like mahogany, like polished, like mahogany, or because they're magic and sparkling?
They are gleaming because they are actually granite, polished white marble. Yeah.
Wow.
Snazzy.
The ceilings are about 30 feet high, and if anyone would like to give me a history check, feel free.
I'm good at history.
I'm not, but
22.
Oh yeah, I'm like really not.
I love the lore hold.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
I got a 21.
I'm gonna say, was that Hiccup who did the best?
Come on.
22. Yeah.
Let me scroll down a bit more. Yep. Okay. You actually remember from your studies that there's a great elven scholar who donated not only tons of tomes and books and magical items, but many of their blueprints for building wonderful things. And this looks like it is actually one of their constructions.
Ooh, this
So
is
it is
very fancy.
It is elven constructed. Is there anything?
Let me just start.
The ceilings are about 30 feet high. There are ladders that reach up to the second levels of bookcases. Tell me what you want to do.
Look through the books, see if there's any spell books.
All right. Put yourselves.
I mean, I just want to do a general scan of the place before we start worrying about our mission.
Okay. Well, I'll just kind of walk through. In the northern corner of the room, actually center in the north, is an astrolabe. It is a spherical copper device. Yeah. You can look at that. There are bookshelves. The ceiling is 30 feet high. There's only one door that you can see in and out of the room. The hearth in the northwest corner of the room, it's decorated with antique diviner's tools, and there are chairs in front of it. There's a small astrolabe on the eastern wall. And that's really it. Tell me what you want to do.
I'll go to the astrolabe, the big one.
Okay. What are you trying to do? The symbiote is excited, and, almost pseudopods reach from your arms to try to touch it as you get close.
I just kind of schlep it over.
All right, I'll get back to you in a second. I'll just go across. What is Hiccup doing while that's going on?
Hiccup is totally like wheeling woe. What? I don't know what that is. We're looking for spell books.
Okay.
So I'm just pacing up and down the book aisles, just seeing if I can.
All right.
Any spell
I'll move
like
Senzan
books.
up there. What is Theris doing?
I am looking for spell books, looking for anything that looks really ancient and old. Any scrolls. Just seeing what
I'll put you
all
over here,
is
then.
here.
I'll put you over here. There you go. What is Pepsi doing?
Pepsi is gonna also look for spell books, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll put you over here then. You guys are doing your thing. I'm gonna go back to Senzan then. So Senzan, you are standing before the astrolabe, and the symbiote is talking to you, saying, I need to use this. And before your eyes, it reaches out and starts to encompass the top of the astrolabe, and you see it spinning and whirling and turning. And this goes on for a few minutes. You're starting to get concerned that, what's going on here. And the appendages sort of schlep back into you, and it doesn't know where it is. The astrolabe can't place it.
Okay.
It's concerned, and that's what you get from it. It's asking you to maybe spend more time with it. So if you want to do that while they keep searching for books, then we can do that.
Sure. Yeah, we'll hang out there.
All right. I would like everyone to give me... Oh, this is an easy check. Give me an investigation check, please. So this represents about an hour of time.
Oh my gosh, my rolling sucks since the break.
21.
What are we rolling?
Investigation.
Investigation.
All right.
11.
So I've got a 16 for Senzan, and what did Hiccup get?
21.
All right. Hiccup actually manages to find Wheeler Woe, an interpretive sketch.
I wasn't even looking for this. I throw it on the ground.
And
nice. Now we have more time to look around for other stuff.
Senzan actually finds a Director Quenthorne's, the individual who, if I'm not mistaken, Arik Quenthorne, the elven mage that donated most of the books in this scriptorum and the design for this room, has the life and times history of his life, and you actually find one of his old notebooks. And in his old notebooks, you actually managed to find something about a student who practiced bizarre magic while attending Strixhaven during his tenure as administrator several hundred years ago. This student used magic to siphon energy and life from creatures and used it to do forbidden magic, reanimation, the powering of arcane devices, with other sentient creatures' life energy. The student was censured repeatedly for breaking the university's laws and eventually expelled. And the notes state that the student left and never returned to campus. And the name of the student appears to have been magically blacked out everywhere it appears.
We've seen that before.
If you want to spend some more time searching, you can do that.
Yes.
All right.
I got a 20.
Give me another check. 20. Theris, you're just not having any luck today.
Seriously.
No luck with Theris.
I got a 6.
It's because I stayed up all night, so everybody else stayed up all night studying too, so I don't know.
I'm just picturing Theris and Pepsi like just stuck on, a picture book that they found looking at like naughty images or something.
Yeah.
All right, but Senzan, what did Hiccup get?
15.
All right, Senzan's just she's alone tonight. She actually manages to find another book, and this actually is another one of Professor what's his name again? I keep forgetting. God damn it. Quenthorne? Is that what his name is? Quenthorne. You actually managed to find another one of Professor Quenthorne's old handbooks. And in this handbook, they describe something that you have seen once before, and that you have, whatever it is you found the remains of, these things called mage hunters. And they look like very large insectoid creatures. Let me see if I can find one. I think I've got it on the other screen, but I do not have an image to pull up for you right now. But imagine an alien queen looking creature.
Ooh.
So you saw them skitter along the buildings when you were returning from your adventures in Theros, and the goddess Karamitra took care of them for you.
Wow.
But if you remember your adventures in the Sedgemoor, you found some chitinous shell that probably belonged to one. I believe your friend Maudit still has a piece of one somewhere. They are considered incredibly dangerous, and they are generally only summoned by insane wizards to kill other wizards, because they are utterly unaffected by magic. And if you lose control of one, it is is just as likely to eat you as it is your enemy.
Well, that's disconcerting.
Uh-oh. Hiccup's she spent like a little bit of time going through her notes, and she's like, Mergaxer. And that's it. That's all she says. She just goes, Mergaxer.
Could be. But oddly enough, that name doesn't appear anywhere. Everything has been expunged. I would like Senzan and Hiccup to give me a perception check, please.
Can I use my inspiration now?
You may.
Yeah.
Is that you look over at the eastern wall, or the western wall, sorry. There's a table and some chairs, and there's a small astrolabe to the north, like on the north wall next to one of the chairs. Is that astrolabe breathing?
I go over to it.
You're going over to look at it?
Yeah.
Hey, initiative time, friends.
Oh, shit. Is it a mimic astrolabe? What?
Hold on. You don't have to run. You don't have to roll yet. But go ahead now. You can roll.
6.
Nuts.
You. Theros?
I got a 22.
Got it. Nice. And I will auto roll for the monsters.
Yeah, of course, when it comes to rolling initiative, I roll high.
Trust me, that's when you in particular want to roll high.
True.
Seriously. All right. Let me put a little living, breathing something disguised as an astrolabe right here. Monster. And some pseudopodia thing reaches out from the astrolabe as Senzan draws near and tries to whack her in the head.
Ooh.
And let me put on some battle music. Weep. All right. The order is Theros, Senzan, Hiccup, Monster, Pepsi, and then back to the top. So, what does Theros do? Actually, it gets a whack at Senzan first. Let me tell you what happens, by the way, when it reaches out to whack at you. Two almost spiny tentacles. They're lined with, like, spiny fur. Reach out and try to hit you. And let's see. Does a 16 hit?
I think so. Yeah.
All right.
I'm still hurt from the last. I guess we're still hurt, right? Or did we?
No, remember, you have a level of exhaustion, by the way, if you took the night thing. But you are full. You are all at full health. And,
okay.
Except for Pepsi, who has used 2 bardic inspiration earlier today, right?
All right. Yeah, 16 hits. So.
Okay. It did 10 damage to you.
Ooh.
And since it is still transforming, it's not going to get its second attack. So, top of the order, Theris.
I am going to try to run over to where Senzan is with a scimitar in one hand and just try to beat this thing back.
All right. You might not be able to make it, so do you want me to move you? I'll see if I can find a way to get you there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You know what? 40. Since you have 40, right? You have 40 as a monk?
I believe I do. I gotta find it. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be
It's right at the top.
Yep, 40.
All right, so you are right there next to the monster.
All right, so I'm gonna first hit it with my scimitar.
You got it.
Oh my gosh! Seriously? Oh, wait, that's a 1. I thought it was a 1. It's a 7, but it becomes a 16.
And you missed.
Ah, damn it. Well, I still get an unarmed strike, right?
If you want to spend a key point, right?
No, I get 1.
Oh, you just get it
without a
now.
key point.
Right.
Yeah, it's only if I want to. Are you kidding me?
Aww.
Okay, well that's even worse. I actually did get a 1 that time.
All right. Why don't you refresh D&D Beyond?
Yeah, that's what I just did. We'll see
All
if
right.
that works.
Senzan, Hiccup, Monster, Pepsi.
All right.
I can't possibly be getting that many 1s.
I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Did you roll 1?
Yes.
What is happening?
Okay. Oh, you know what though? You cast at it, and the fireplace is behind you. If literally, if you were anywhere else in the room, something was going to catch on fire.
Whew.
But you were literally casting into the fireplace. All right.
All part of the plan.
Right. Anything else?
No.
All right. Hiccup, Monster, Pepsi.
I'm gonna peek out from behind the bookshelves and be like, "Oh," and then I'm gonna
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna upcast Chromatic Orb.
And I'm going to remind you that of everyone in this room right now, you are the one looking around going, I can't light this room on fire. I can't light this room on fire.
This room on fire. We're gonna do cold damage. That's gonna be a 17 to hit.
That is a miss.
Miss. Interesting.
Does anything happen on a miss?
No.
Oh, that sucks.
It's just cold damage.
All right.
Yeah, that's it for me then.
If anyone wants to give their inspiration to Hiccup.
Oh wait, I have inspiration. Can I? Right? You
Use-
get like inspiration at the beginning of every.
Everyone
thing,
gets one. I'll give. Yep, one at the beginning of every game.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's 21.
All right. Roll damage, or is it a save for me?
It's damage. So.
Okay.
Ah!
I'm sorry. What was that?
Ah! Lost my D8. That's gonna be 28 points of cold damage.
Youch. Give me a perception check.
18.
It seems to be strangely resistant to cold.
You son of a bitch! I don't want to light anything on fire. I'm gonna like do a little peeky peek. I'm gonna cast my chromatic orb, and then I'm gonna pop back in and be like, it's resistant to cold.
All right. It will, with one big spiny tentacly appendage, attack Senzan.
Alright, Seth, I have a question.
Yes.
Why do all your monsters have tentacles?
It's this fucking module, man. Like, seriously.
Blame the module.
Uh-huh.
I know.
Not me, it's the module.
You're right. It's not me, it's the module. Yep. Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything. Shut up. It hit you with the 25. Senzan, take some damage.
Oh, man. How much?
25.
25 damage?
Yep. I rolled 7, 7, 4, and 3.
Fuck. You okay?
And it has one. It's funny. It has one strong tentacle and one like weak tentacle.
It's whapping me with the pimped hand tentacle.
And the other one's gonna go after Theris.
Ugh.
Oh, nat 20!
No. Silver barbs.
Silvery barbs it is. All right, mark it off your sheet. I have to re-roll. Does a 14 hit Theris? I think that's a miss.
Nope. That is a miss.
All right.
Who's up next?
It would be Pepsi's up next.
I'm gonna give Pepsi advantage.
Got it. It is going to come this way. I'm going to give both Senzan and Theris a free whack at it.
Oh, yay.
Let's whack.
No, don't come closer to me.
Let's do
You just threw something dangerous at it. It's coming to you.
28.
I did a 21 to whap it.
28.
All right, cool. Roll damage. Tell me how much damage.
28 was 28 a nat 20?
No. 12.
All right.
1.
Oh no.
So, give me a perception check, Senzan.
Oh, jeez.
And yeah, you heard it.
Yeah, I'm sure I did. I bet that. Yeah, take that one.
5,
Take
10.
that one.
So the monster comes over here and it's looking square at Hiccup, but it's already had its attacks for the turn.
No.
All right, Pepsi's up.
Okay. Pepsi's gonna.
You can get right next to it if you want.
Yeah, I was just for half a second. I know. Okay, I'm gonna come over here. So I've got like a little bookcase between us, and then I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers.
Ooh.
Yeah. A discordant melody. Yeah. We
All right.
open for silvery barbs.
What do I have to, is it a save or is it damage on my part, on your part?
It's a wisdom save, 16.
Wisdom save? Got it. All right. Wisdom save. 15?
Ooh, that is not gonna do it.
All right, cool. So what happens? You dissonantly yell something discordant at it, and it takes psychic, I think?
Yeah, it's gonna take 20 points of psychic damage.
Ouch!
Yeah.
You don't even have to do a perception check. That hurt it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, you need a trim and a makeup wipe.
Would you like to do anything with the bonus action? Like, oh, I don't know, give
I will.
Bardic Inspiration.
But who's up next?
We're back to the top of the order with Theris, Senzan, Hiccup, then the monster again.
Eris gets Bardic Inspiration.
All right.
Alrighty. It is less than 40 feet away, I assume.
Yep.
I'm gonna go thwack it again.
All right. Do you want me to just move you behind it?
Sure.
It is facing Hiccup, so you have advantage. You are flanking it.
Nice. But I suck, apparently, and am rolling like crap
Well, hold
again.
on. Roll a D. Even with the D6, you're not going to hit it. So don't waste that bardic inspiration.
Okay. I can still hit it with an unarmed
You
strike,
still punch
though.
it.
Still gonna punch it if I can. 17. Not fabulous, but...
You will miss unless you use your bardic inspiration, and if you use your bardic inspiration and get a 1, you hit it. Basically, it's got an 18 armor class. So if you want to use
Okay.
bardic inspiration, that's a hit.
If I got it, I may as well use it. It's 942.
Yep. So Pepsi gave you bardic inspiration, and you got it. Take emotional damage. Right.
Oh, I've got to roll for damage.
Yep.
My damage is not emotional.
I like that you said it's
Are you sure?
932.
7.
All right. And what kind of damage? That is bludgeoning damage, right?
That's just bludgeoning damage. I could burn a key point. Is it too late to burn a key point and hit it again?
If you want to.
Yeah, why
Do
not?
it. It's 932. I did the same shit. Like,
Oh, except I
which
rolled
level
a
spell?
4. God damn
Highest.
it.
Yeah.
Why?
Not doing well with the rolling tonight. The dice are just not in your favor.
Like, I've barely gotten any rolls that were double digits.
Aw.
Sucks.
All right. Senzan.
Okay, I'm going to crossbow it. Why
Nice.
18.
18 is a hit. That's exactly what you need. Roll for damage.
10. Piercing.
It is still up, and it is angry. Anything else? You want to move? You want to stay? Bonus action?
I can't drink a potion as a bonus action,
Nope.
correct?
No.
Yeah, then no, I'm good.
Hiccup.
I'm going to.
Disengage?
No, I'm not a pussy. I'm gonna catch Eldritch Blast on it.
All right. And remember, we decided it's scaled, so you can use 2 of them.
Yes. Well, I have Eldritch Blast.
Oh, you already have it? Got it.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's 18 on the die, so I'm assuming that hits.
that does indeed hit. Give me damage.
Okay.
So that's 7 force damage
Yep.
on the first hit. And then 22 to hit on the second blast.
Yep, that's a hit.
And then 9
Pew pew.
force damage.
All right.
And then I'm gonna Misty Step away. Goodbye. I'll go over here.
That's hilarious. Just as an aside, Pepsi, the symbiote is urging you to shoot blasts of eldritch energy at it.
Well, shit. Blasts of eldritch energy.
Yeah.
I'm.
Just
Thunderwave?
remember. No, you
You
actually.
should have you should have Eldritch Blast if you have. You have to make sure you have the cloak attuned.
Yep. I think I
Oh,
did.
shit. I do. Yeah. I have Eldritch Blast up there. I was just sitting here. I was seriously having FOMO that you got Eldritch Blast. I was like, man, how exciting. Me too, then.
And you also have advantage because you didn't use the advantage I gave you from Silvery Barbs last turn
Yup.
since you did a spell
Shit.
save DC.
Okay.
All right. It is going to move right in between Pepsi and Theris, and it's going to whack at Pepsi once and Theris once. So, Theris, you hit it from behind, so it's going to try to hit you with the big one.
Does it take its turn before I take mine? Or
Yes.
do I...
It is its turn and then your turn. Does a 19 hit Theris?
Ugh, yes.
All right. 16 damage, but look at that. I rolled 2 1s.
At least I'm not the only one.
All right, and the second attack at Pepsi I'm assuming a 25 hits Pepsi.
Ah, brutal.
That would be 13 damage.
Finally,
And-
I don't know if I've taken any damage yet in this game.
Oh, that's funny. Fine. There you go. Pepsi is up. What is Pepsi doing?
What's my damage? Pepsi is Eldritch blasting a bitch.
All right, roll the hit.
Okay. That's a dirty 20.
Nice. That is absolutely a hit. How do you want to do this? It had 1 hit point.
Oh.
What color are your Eldritch Blasts?
Pink.
Yours are
hot
pink, I know.
pink. Oh, okay. If yours are pink, then mine are that sort of oil slick kind of galaxy-ish shimmer.
Ooh.
Like almost like a little holographic.
Holographic, yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Nice. Yeah. Are we now into Gem and the Holograms territory?
Yes!
All right, battle is over. You guys have defeated whatever this thing was. It's lying there and it's starting to decompose into a puddle of putrescent gunk that looks strangely like the oil that you've been seeing all around campus. You really suspect that Maudit would like a sample.
Yeah, I was gonna say, doesn't Maudit usually bottle this stuff?
Maudit's not with you. Does anybody else want to bottle it? Or just, pick up the corpse and throw it in the bag like Hiccup does?
Hey, no, I got other stuff in there. I don't want the gunk all over it.
No, we put it in a bag first.
I'm sorry, you dumped a dead body out of the bag a couple of games ago, so I don't want to hear about
That was
it.
different. That was a different time, okay? I was a different person back then.
We need to consider preservation methods for your purse.
Yeah.
I'll look into it.
All right. You've actually managed to take care of this thing without really any damage to the room other than a scorch mark on the back wall where right above the hearth could be smoke damage from the fire or something. Who knows?
Probably.
They really should take better care of that fireplace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Irresponsible.
But you do. You've actually succeeded. You spent a couple hours down here researching. You found the book that Professor Brenneth Blackstone asked you to find, and it looks like you will be getting extra credit on your next Scrivening and Symbology exam.
Woo!
Yay!
Senzan, your symbiote has basically spent the last 5 minutes with the astrolabe, and it now it has something to tell you, and it feels like it wants to talk to you and the whole group together. And if you'll allow it, it will link everyone, and it can explain what's going on.
Yeah.
Is everyone okay with this?
Can I get linked? I don't have a
All you got to do is hold hands with somebody who's got a symbiote.
Okay.
I'm as okay with this as I can be. Like, I feel like, am I okay with this? No. There's been a lot. This is a whole big damn thing that we can't really role play because that's not interesting. But, like, as comfortable with it as I can be, I am.
It's a weird violation
Guys?
of the mind.
Yeah. There's a lot going on here that I feel like we're kind of just shrugging past.
Yeah, and it's up
Theirs
to
is
you.
alright with trying new things.
It's like doing acid.
Oh my god. That said, once the link is established, the symbiotes have revealed to themselves, to you, and uncovered the fact that they are not from this universe. They are not from this plane of existence. They were taken from their home plane and enslaved, basically, by the race of drow that you saw on the ship. But again, the ones you saw on the ship were not the ruling class, right? They describe creatures to you that are biomechanical, that are part organic, part metal. Their lifetimes are incredibly long, and the fact that they live almost forever is utterly oppressive to anyone else in their society who might try to advance. Slavery is a way of life for them. It's awful and terrible, and they're colonizers. They literally identify a planet, a plane, a world, and they colonize it. And the way they do that is through an oily substance that looks very much like the substance Senzan and Maudit and the rest of you have been finding all throughout Strixhaven. Give me... Does anyone have nature? No, none of you have nature, do you? Give me an Arcana check.
Well, I don't have that either, so.
I'll let you do it. You're literally at a mage school.
14.
25.
All right. Hiccup and Senzan. Senzan, you got a 19 on that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Hiccup and Senzan start to realize that the chemical makeup of the oil that you've been finding is unbelievably similar to the stuff that they've been using at Strixhaven for centuries as, like, you know, the cure-all for everything, to preserve leather, to you know, cure books, to polish leather, to polish the mahogany and the marble you see around you. All this balm that they've been using forever is, like, almost the same as this substance found in another plane of existence that is used to enslave other cultures and sentient beings. It might be something professors want to know about.
You know what else it might be? The scoop of the century.
Let's get started on this one.
The other thing, and marginally related, that the symbiotes reveal to you is that they don't have any problems with the people who live here, the powers that be. In fact, they are urging you to speak to your the word sort of translates as elders. To speak to your elders, to speak to those in charge, to essentially start to build defenses.
Jesus.
And you all get in your mind this picture of a seaport, but not on the ocean. They're trying to explain to you that they can help you build a starport.
Whoa. Should we tell the dragons?
I think that's probably. I'm gonna write a story. I'm gonna publish the story first.
Do it.
Force the staff's hand.
Let's do it.
If there's public outrage, we'll get working.
Weren't the animals in the swampy area, they were infected with oil?
Mm-hmm.
We use that little cure thing.
Yep.
Yeah,
So could there be people infected with oil, like X-File-y shit?
They absolutely agree with you. Yes, that is one way that they do it.
So how do we find out which people?
Anyone been acting weird that we noticed? Like, we think back, like,
I
the
mean, as
last
far
couple
as
of
I'm
months.
concerned, y'all act weird around here. So
Yeah, but we've always been weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good weird. I guess there's a bad weird.
Can we discern anything?
Yeah, like if we think back to if like, oh hey man, that person's been acting a little weirder than they usually are.
Are there any books on the subject?
No, I'll don't even. There's nothing on this subject. This is a completely new. This is a completely new area of magic. So if you play your cards right, and this is particularly rolling around in the back of Senzan and Hiccup's brain, if you play your cards right, you could be the founders of a new school of magic.
Oh, goody, we get to be pioneers. We get to create a whole brand new way to do things. You get to invent hammers where hammers don't exist.
In Theris's mind and Pepsi's mind, what the symbiote is sort of helping you feel and think is that this is an uncharted anything. There's nothing here yet. You get to be the first to discover, to travel, to bring, your culture, to do whatever it is, to discover other cultures. It is playing on your sense of adventure.
It's an adventure.
We going to space?
This is really cool.
Yeah, I was
Super
kind of
cool.
thinking space. I've not been to space. I want to go.
I haven't been to space either. I don't think I have. Maybe. No.
Hey, remember how you used to want to fly? Now it's just
Yeah.
like that, extra.
That's like even higher than the sky.
Even higher,
Oh
way,
my God.
way higher.
I'm in. Sign me up.
I mean, and it shows you pictures in your brain that are, you've heard tell of mechanical sky ships, of things that, soar through the air with magic and steam and all of those things. And, the plans for building those are now in your brain.
I so want to get this started.
I think that's
But
what
I agree with Hiccup's plan to start with a story.
Yeah.
That sounds perfect. And I think this is where we're going to end tonight. And before we go into confessionals, here's what I'm going to do. So for the next game, I'm going to fast forward a couple of months. And when we come back to Strixhaven, the spaceport will be under construction.
Woo!
Cool.
It's like Contact.
Yep. All right. Let us go to confessionals. I'm going to start with Senzan tonight. Hold on. Confessional, where are you? There you are. Talk to me.
So yeah, this is pretty profound. I'm not really sure what to think. This isn't where I thought re-symbioting would go. But also we need to protect the spaceport because people might freak out and try to get rid of it. And I'm really curious where the spaceport's going to take us or what it might bring to us. And I hope that our professors listen, and I hope that I get to use my extra credit at some point too.
All right, cool. Hiccup.
Wow. This has been quite the day. Well, it's been 2 days now. It's been still a day. We had our exam, and then we did everything else, and we fought a monster, and then we found out about a whole new universe and everything else, and oh my God, we're going to space! It's gonna be fun. I hope. Or not.
All right, Pepsi.
Got to Eldritch Blast some shit. Really loved it. Really loved it. All the fuck about it. Yeah. Pepsi is thinking about doing mirthful leaps, and then she's gonna be drawing blueprints with steam powered almost like horseshoes hammered to the bottom of her hose. What if steampunk also, and she's just her mind is a flutter. What if I could mirthfully leap to the moon? What if
awesome?
Who knows? And also, what do you wear in space? I'm about to define style in space. So, no big deal. Pepsi out.
To the moon. Theris.
So, really happy to have passed this exam so that I could get back into the Iron Lifters Club and also not have to leave the Dead Languages Society. So yeah, I don't know what apparently I missed a lot while I was off doing my research, but there was some crazy stuff going down on that beach. And at first, I felt a little bit like, oh, everybody's got a symbiote and I don't. But after spending the day with everybody and their symbiotes and they're telling them what to do and this and that, I'm a little bit like, I got no strings to hold me down. So I don't know if how she feels about maybe getting one of these things. But ooh, space, new magic, new frontiers, adventure. That's super exciting.
Excellent.
Can't wait for that.
Anything else?
Oh yeah, and apparently a lack of sleep really sucks for my aim, so try not to get into fights on exam day if possible.
That's always a good piece of advice. All right. Anybody want to promo anything? I will go first. Coven MTG. We play Magic on Thursdays and Sunday nights. We have this on Mondays. On Friday nights, we play. Myriad and I play on the Mandy, which is a shit ton of fun. It is Dungeons and Dinglings, and you should check all of that stuff out. Ella, where can we find you?
You can find me at elladarling.com, eladarling.com. And there's titties. It's OnlyFans. So be aware of that going into it. Set yourself up for success.
Excellent. So just a question I'm going to ask you guys while we're still on stream. Jax, you said that didn't go where you thought it was going to go. Where did you think it was going to go?
Well, I thought the symbiotes were the invaders.
Ah.
Yeah, I thought
I thought we were being kind of snookered into helping them.
Oh, that's the point. Like, I made the evil black oily things. You're the actual, good guys. Yeah.
Yep.
We are completely off book, by the way, because I'm actually finding the Strixhaven module a little boring. So we're completely off book. We're just gonna do some Spelljammer stuff for a while, I think.
I think it's the most fun.
Yeah. What I have found is that the Strixhaven supplement is for kids. So.
Makes sense.
Yeah. That said, anybody want to add anything else, or just wave goodbye, and we'll see everybody next Monday. All right,
Bye.
wave goodbye,
Balls.
folks. Balls.
Balls.
I love you guys.